The digital rupee. Everyone knows about the Indian currency, the rupee, which is in physical form. You may not know about the digital rupee, which was launched on the 1st of November 2022. But why was the digital rupee launched? Is there a difference between digital and the physical rupee? And what does this mean for the physical currency? Firstly, some background information. The digital rupee was launched by the Reserve Bank of India. There are 9 other banks that are taking part in the launch of the digital rupee, including the State Bank of India, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Bank of Baroda, Union Bank of India, HSB, Kotak Mahindra Bank, IDFC First Bank, and Yes Bank. The digital rupee is also known as CBDC, which is an abbreviated form of central bank digital currency. Some people might confuse CBDC with cryptocurrency, but there is a difference between them. While they are both digital currencies, the Indian government promotes and supports the CBDC, whereas cryptocurrency is not backed by any government agency and uses a decentralized network. Now, why did the RBI launch the CBDC? There are two main purposes of the digital rupee, which are to repress and stop black money, and to reduce the RBI's printing costs. Physical cash is the major reason for black money and usually untraceable by the government. With the introduction of digital currency, all transactions will be recorded and thus detectable by the government. Coming to the second purpose, that is saving printing costs, currently physical cash is printed and the security features added to avoid counterfeiting, which is a huge expense for the government. After some years of usage, the physical currency gets damaged due to wear and tear, and thus finally gets disposed. The digital rupee gets rid of all that, and no paper will get wasted, if the digital rupee becomes the only accepted currency in India in the future. What is the distinction between the digital and the physical rupee, and what does this mean for the physical rupee? There isn't really a huge one. Both rupee varieties have the same value, which means that 1 rupee is the same as 1 eRupee. The difference is that the physical rupee usually has a limited number of banknotes and coins, while the eRupee may have unlimited amounts of currency. Currently, both types of rupees coexist simultaneously. Nonetheless, there are possibilities that the electronic rupee will replace the physical. Considering that during and after COVID, the Indian population has adjusted to paying digitally with mobile payment applications like Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay, and more, it's not impossible for digital currency to become the sole way of payment everywhere, making the physical notes and coins obsolete. Are there any specific types of CBDC? There are two distinct types. The first is CBDC wholesale. It'll be used for large-scale transactions and by big financial institutions and interbank transactions. The second is CBDC retail. The retail form can be used in everyday life by the public as an electronic form of cash. CBDC wholesale has been enforced for over a month, but CBDC has only been recently launched. Are there any advantages, or disadvantages for that matter, of adopting and accepting the new rupee? A major advantage is that since we basically take our cell phones everywhere, it would be easy to make transactions with other people and at stores across the country. A disadvantage is that if you forget your cell phone or it is switched off, it would be impossible to make any purchase or transaction. If there are any problems with the computer systems that host the digital rupee services, it would cause an outage, and there would be a huge uproar in the public. However, the chance of this is happening is extremely rare. But think of the big advantages. The central bank digital currency is based on blockchain technology. It is considered the most secure form of recording information. Conclusion. To summarize, the new digital rupee was launched on the 1st of November for wholesale uses and is now also available for retail uses in December. It will save printing costs and put a stop to black money. Hello, dear viewers. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss out on my latest updates.